Hello there. The St Jude's Day storm on Monday the 28th of October 2013 caused widespread disruption to commuters in southern Britain. Most train services didn't run a service until after 9 a.m, until after the lines had been cleared of trees. Around 200 trees, in fact, were cleared from railway lines by Network Rail before services could start. Airports were also affected, with 130 flights cancelled in and out of Heathrow. Now, this lack of public transport naturally pushed more people into their cars, but that was no easy option. Because of the strength of the wind, there were huge numbers of fallen trees, and for safety, both 7 crossings had been closed, meaning that getting from South Wales to England was almost an impossibility. The Orwell Bridge on the main A14 in Suffolk was shut, as was the Sheppey crossing in Kent and the QE2 bridge on the M25. Now, this forced drivers into the Dartford Tunnel and caused extremely long delays on both sides of the river. So now the dust has settled, as it were, here at INRIX, we thought it might be interesting to look at some statistics in more detail as to exactly how people were affected. Come this way. So first we thought we'd have a look at the types of roads that were affected. Now, it might surprise you to know that motorways were distinctly unaffected, and we think that indicates that people were making fewer long-distance journeys. But A roads, well, yeah, they were very badly affected. In fact, 276 A roads were reported on Monday as being adversely affected by the weather. B roads and unclassified roads, unsurprisingly, of course, there are more trees on them, so they will feature quite highly. Next, we thought we'd look at the types of incidents that we reported. Now, fallen trees, not just trees, but telegraph poles and scaffolding and lampposts. 317 of them, in fact. Flooding played a fairly big part as well, 113 incidents of flooding. Now, as we mentioned, the wind itself didn't close many roads, but those it did were pretty big. M25 at the QE2 bridge, the Orwell Bridge in Suffolk, the Sheppey crossing in Kent, and both 7 crossings for hours were closed, meaning it was very, very difficult to get from South Wales into England. Impossible, in fact. Surprisingly, only 9 overturned vehicles were reported. We'd normally expect more, and again, we think this is because people heeded the warnings. Finally, what you didn't expect to see, a 10-metre beach ball bouncing around Islington in North London. Thankfully, the council was soon on the scene to deflate it. Thanks for watching.